in the state of Virginia at Carvin's Cove, which you can see directly from the trails above. Having so much fun. Today we are focusing on decompressing your spine by doing simple inversions. You can decompress your spine anytime you like, just from standing and being vertical all day long, or from through hiking the trail and carrying those big backpacks and kind of squishing the spine down. We want to give it more space and more elevation and just make yourself feel better and do better. And we will start on our backs. Simple inversions, nothing too fancy today. And bring your knees to your chest, straighten your legs as you can. That might feel really nice on your legs. If they're bent, that's fine. And we're just going to breathe in very deeply and exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, feet above in the air, back flat on the mat as you're focusing on your breathing. Should feel very nice, having a nice flat back. Again, inhale and exhale. Lower your left leg down to the mat and bring it back up to meet your right. Lower your right down to the mat. Bring it back up. We'll do that one more time. We're lowering the left leg down. I feel a little creaking sensation. Bringing it back up to meet the right. Lower the right down. Another little creaking, and bring it back up. A little core work. We're always using our core. We're going to lower our legs slowly down to the mat. Very lovely. Come to your sides and we'll meet in Sukhasana, cross-legged position. Take a deep breath in, arms up overhead. Exhale to your right. Up on the inhale, exhale to your left. Just loosening up the spine. Inhale up, exhale to your right. Beautiful. Inhale up, exhale to your left. On the inhale, we'll take our left hand to our right knee. Bring your right arm around. Look over your right shoulder. Nice spinal twist. Maybe you could bring your right arm around. Connect any part of your body on your left side. Nice stretch. Beautiful. Your arms will come around. Right hand to your left knee. Left arm around behind. Maybe you could connect any part of your right side. Look over your left shoulder and breathe. Decompressing that spine already. Giving it some nice bends. And coming to center. We'll meet in tabletop for some nice cat-cows. Your shoulders are over your elbows, over your wrists, fingers spread. We'll inhale into cow, dropping our udders down to the mat. They're full, ready to be milked. Exhale into cat, drawing our navel into our spine, looking as big as we can to chase those dogs away. Inhale into cow. Our nose forward, shoulders back, tails out. Exhale into cat, chin to chest, navel to spine, rounding that spine. Again, inhale into cow. Beautiful. Exhale into cat. Coming to a neutral spine, we'll inhale our right arm up to the sky. And on the exhale, you draw it under you, palms up to the sky. Place your shoulder, your right shoulder on the ground, on the mat. Nice. You could lift up your left arm up to the sky. Bend your arm, bring it around to your right side. Any part of your body you'd like to connect with. I have my inner thigh. You could do what you want. You're opening up the heart a bit, opening up the chest. And enjoy. Always remember to breathe. And bring your left arm back to the mat. We'll unthread the needle, bringing it up. And down. We'll do another cat-cow. Inhale your nose forward, shoulder blades back, tails out. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow, just limbering up the spine, and exhale. Beautiful. Again, inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Coming to a neutral spine, inhale your left arm up to the sky. And palm up toward the sky. We're threading the needle, coming to your left ear on the earth. Beautiful. Elevate your right arm up to the sky. Bend it around behind. You can connect with your back. I'm going for my inner thigh. Opening up the heart, opening up the chest. Beautiful. Another breath. And I'm releasing my arm back up to the sky, to the mat and tabletop. Coming over the tops of your feet, you're going to lift your knees up off the ground, straightening your legs into downward facing dog. Our first real inversion of the day. Anytime your heart is over your head, it's an inversion. We don't have to be standing on our heads. Just a vertical inversion. We'll stay this way for a little while. Take some nice deep breaths. You can feel your hamstrings stretching a bit, which will do you good every day. You could move around a little bit. Just sway side to side. Nice. Feel this really helping my back. Lovely. You let your head dangle. Look through your thighs, through your legs. And we're going to inhale into a plank position. Nice. And come all the way down. We're coming up to a Papa Bear Cobra, and just move your hips from side to side. Should feel really good on your back, on your spine, going the other direction. Lovely. This also stretches your abs, your core, makes you feel really good. Coming to the tops of our toes, we're gonna pop ourselves back up into a downward dog. Lovely. Deep breath in and out. Inhale into plank. We're lowering into chaturanga all the way down again. We'll come to the tops of our feet. Our nose is forward into a Papa Bear Cobra. And over the tops of our feet back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. Have your inhales as long as your exhales. Beautiful. We come into a plank position, chaturanga. Come to the tops of your feet. We'll come into an upward facing dog. And over your feet, downward dog. Lovely. From downward dog, look between your hands and take your right foot up between your hands. A nice stretch. Should feel lovely. Place your back heel down, your left heel to the mat. We're coming up into a warrior one. Beautiful. Bring your arms around behind you. Interlace your fingers. Your fingers are interlaced. Draw them down your left thigh, opening up, and we're leaning forward, coming into a humble warrior. Your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee, arms up overhead. Another minor inversion, not minor, actually just a different kind. It's good to have a variety. Beautiful. And we're making our way back up into warrior one, slicing open into warrior two, coming into a star, 5-pointed star, and palms together. We're going to bend our arms at the knees, fingertips down. We'll come back up. Beautiful. And together, place your hands on your knees, your right shoulder, come forward, look over your left shoulder. Feels really good on the spine and on the inner thighs. Beautiful. And up, and we'll do this to the other side. Lovely. Coming back up, palms together, a little bit lower, up into a 5-pointed star. Warrior two to the other side, to the left side. Your heel comes up and goes diagonally out. Lovely. Swing that right arm down and around. You'll feel your hips shift automatically into warrior one. Arms are going to come around behind you. Interlace those fingers. Come down your right thigh, opening up the chest up to the sky. And a humble warrior. Left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. Knuckles up toward the sky. Simple inversion. Beautiful. Another breath. Enjoy all of this, all that you can. And we'll make our way back up. Unlace your fingers into warrior one. Right away into a 5-pointed star. Beautiful. Take your heels behind your toes. Arms out to a T. We're bending forward. And we're coming down into a straddle fold, crown of your head toward the mat. Beautiful. You could bring your arms out in front of you. Lovely. This gives our shoulder blades a different kind of stretch. Should feel really nice. Great inversion, decompressing the spine. No matter what you're doing all day, we're pretty much vertical all day long, so this really, really helps us. Lovely. Walk your fingers back, your hands back. And inhale your right arm up, a nice twist to the spine. Beautiful. You could use a block. I don't have blocks out here on my through hike. And coming down, we'll inhale our left arm up. Could follow with your gaze. Beautiful. And bring your arm down. Arms out to the side. Use a little core work as we come up. Interlace your fingers behind you. We'll do another forward fold with our fingers interlaced. Coming forward. And slowly our crowns of our head comes down to the mat. Knuckles up overhead. I know I can go a little further. Whatever works for you. Great inversion. Should feel extremely nice. At the base of your last exhale, we're coming to a right angle, coming up. Beautiful. Unlace your fingers. 5-pointed star. So you bring your heels in and come into warrior one to the right. Beautiful. From warrior one, we are going to take our left arm around behind us, your right arm behind. You can clasp your hands together or your elbows together, or if you can do a prayer with your hands, that's even better. Just opening up that back, the shoulders a little bit more, squaring off your hips to the top of the mat, excuse me. And we're leaning forward. You could bring your right shoulder to the inside of your right knee. Maybe you're at a backwards prayer, maybe your elbows. You're holding on to your elbows, your hands, whatever works for you. I'm in a backwards prayer. Crown of your head toward the mat. Letting it dangle, using your core strength. Lovely. And we're coming back up. Keep your hands as is into warrior one. Whatever you have, release. We're coming back up into warrior one. Warrior two, sink down a little bit more. A 5-pointed star, beautiful. And warrior two to the left. Lovely. Same thing, we're going to bring our right arm down and around into warrior one. Our arms come around behind us, should feel good. I'm placing mine in the prayer position. You can grab your wrists. I'll do this from the back a little bit. I have mine in a prayer position. You can grab your hands together, your elbows together, whatever works for you. And we're leaning forward. Your left shoulder comes to the inside of your left knee. Let your head dangle. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely. At the base of your last exhale, we're coming back up. You are releasing whatever hold you have, coming back up into the warrior one. I'll come back on the mat. Warrior one. Opening up into warrior two. A 5-pointed star. Bring your arms around behind you. Grab your hands, your elbows. Prayer position. We're coming forward again into the straddle fold and down. So you can be in the prayer position, elbows together, or rather holding onto your elbows, hands, whatever works for you, whatever feels good. Beautiful. We're releasing, bringing our hands down to the mat. You will heel, toe, and heel down into a squatted position. Balasana, palms together. Take your elbows to separate your knees. Should feel really nice. I'm bringing my right hand down to the mat. I'll move back a little bit. Down to the mat. My left arm up to the sky. Bring it around behind you. You could touch any part of your right side. I'm going for my inner thigh on my right side. Look up to the sky. If you'd like to make the bind, you could take your right arm around behind and go for the bind. Feels good on the back. And coming back into Malasana, take your left arm right away to the mat, the floor, the earth. Right arm up, around, behind. Connect with any part of your left side. I'm coming for my inner thigh. You could make the bind if you like. Take your left arm around behind and go for that bind. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in and out. Releasing back into Malasana. You're going to come up, up, up to a standing position. Good. Arms down to the side, mountain pose. So we're taking our feet back together. You could heel toe your feet so that they're even on the ground. This is mountain pose. And I do this a lot of times, every day on the trail. I get my backpack off and I take my hands, I interlace my hands, and we're coming into a forward fold. Just come right on down, crown of your head down toward the mat, knuckles up toward the sky. Releasing the back, decompressing it, stretching out the hamstrings at the same time, doing a lot is going on. And just breathe. Using the core as your foundation strength. They're coming up. Lovely. Keeping your hands interlaced, your fingers. You can cross your left foot over your right. And we're coming down again. Knuckles up toward the sky. Good balance work, good stretch of the hamstring. I'm feeling a few pops. Good balance. Decompressing the spine as we go. Just coming back up, using your core strength. Cross your left back to position, and your right can come directly over. If you'd like something different, what we worked on, you can take your hands, grab your wrists, your elbows, or the palms of your hands together. I'm coming forward into prayer this time, whatever works for you, whatever you like. Beautiful. Again, you can be in prayer, holding on to the elbows, holding on to the hands, or interlacing your fingers. Beautiful. And you're coming up. Lovely. Now we'll take our arms out, our legs out to the side. Come into 5-pointed star. Beautiful. Arms down to the side, coming forward. And one more straddle. Forward fold. Lovely. Walk your hands over to the right foot. Little awkward stretch. Walk them over to the left. Lovely. Just to move the spine around side to side. Some people are coming down to fish. We'll be done in like 5 minutes.
Okay, no rush.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. Arms up. And down. Going to make our way onto the mats. Onto our backs. Nice father and son coming to fish. Beautiful, beautiful sight. Draw your knees into your chest. Legs up where we started. We're going to take our hands behind our thighs, behind our hips, and just shimmy our legs up forward. We can come into a shoulder stand. Beautiful. You can point your toes if you like. Flex. Make circles and circles. Lovely. You could stay up here, you could scissor your legs. And scissor. You could bring them down, around, or not around, down behind your head. Nice, holding onto your lower back. We are going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Nice, and one more time, we're coming back up into the shoulder stand. You could do this as many times as you like, coming with our feet overhead and coming down. Lovely. And one last time, our feet come overhead, using our core strength up. Back overhead, And we're coming down. Beautiful. We're going to lower our left leg to the mat. Bend your right leg. Grab a hold of it with your left hand on your knee. Your right arm comes out to a T. We'll come into a spinal twist, looking over our right shoulder. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Our knees come back together. Straighten our legs and lower your right leg down to the mat. Bend your left leg at the knee. Grab a hold of it with your right hand and draw it across your body as your left arm comes out to a T. Looking over your left side. Beautiful. Always breathing. And bring your left knee back, your right knee together. We'll lower our feet to the mat. We're coming into a Shavasana. You can close your eyes if you like, or you can look at the screen at the beautiful scenery around this lovely reservoir. Appalachian Trail up in the mountains in Virginia. We're about a third of the way done with our through hike. Crossing from South Virginia to North Virginia. Having a great time. Hoping you're enjoying life. Life is what you make it. Go for your goals, your dreams. Don't let anything stop you. And breathing. We'll begin to wiggle our fingers and toes. Draw your knees into your chest, and we're going to take your hands behind your knees on your thighs, and we're going to make a couple rolls just to massage the spine. Very nice. And we'll roll our way up into Sukhasana whenever you're ready. Palms together. Thank you so much for joining Amazing Trails Yoga here on the Appalachian Trail in Virginia. Thank you for being determined and focusing on your spine today, giving it some thought, some work, some play, and we will see you again. Namaste.